YouTube! It's your boy, Stevie Blunder. Here with the gamer segment today. Here's every single structure deck. Every single structure deck tiered. That's right. Every single one. I think. I don't know. I just asked one of my slaves to do it. Shoutouts to Neat, by the way. Stop posting hentai. Alright. Fuck it. Let's go. Let's just hop right into it. So first we got Mechanized Madness. No, Mechanized Machina Mayhem. This structure deck had a lot of good stuff in it. We're gonna call this let's actually call the tiers meta defining, powerful, good deck, playable, solid rogue. I think that's pretty good. I think this is a pretty good metric. Alright. So I think this deck had a lot of interesting stuff. I think the only really good cards were probably like Machina Machine Reactor. Wait, what is this? We know what this one is. It's the one with the Nibiru. It's good. It's the one with the main deck Raigeki. I think that this card, like the main deck Raigeki, like it made Earth Machine have like an additional win con, as well as the trap card. Like the trap card plus this, plus a lot of the other like just basic Machina support. I think that this playable. I think that like in the context it made Earth Machine like a solid rogue deck. I think it made it like a very solid rogue deck. I'm not even kidding. Like this deck is still like very, very good. Alright, let's go to the next one. What is this one? Exod structure deck? Invincible Fortress. Did Invincible Fortress, like, do anything? Oh, this was the fucking rock one. Oh, yeah. This one was awful. Invincible Fortress was awful. I think Invincible Fortress is arguably one of the worst, was one of the worst structure decks of all time. I think it was legitimately, like, miserably bad. Like, there was nothing good about that deck. Like, what did it have? It had, like, Ultimate Offering. It had Hammer Shot. It had, like, Swords, Prem, MST. But, like, outside of that, like, it's all bad. I like how this card doesn't activate. But yeah, none of these cards were good. I mean, like, Hikaru Sphinx? No, this card sucked. Golem Sentry was okay. Gigantes was okay. Guardian Sphinx. Giant Rat. But yeah, this deck saw, like, no play. Like, it had reprints, but it wasn't that good. Alright. What is the gear feed? What is the gear feed on? Warrior Strike? Wait. Yu-Gi-Oh! Warrior structure deck. What's this one called? Warrior's Triumph? Guildford the Legend. Yeah. Okay, so we got Guildford the Legend. I think this one wasn't that bad. Wait. Let me actually change the stream title real quick. Alright. So I think this one was pretty bad. I mean, it had some like decent cards in it. Oh, it had Exiled Force. When did this card come out? When did this product come out? 2005. I think this deck was actually good. I think this one was actually pretty good. Like, it had playable stuff. It had like Gearfried, it had Blast of Chain. Like when you look at this deck in the context of like a 2005 deck, like it's not bad. Like it's got Warrior of the... Like, it's got Darkblade. It's got Goblin Attack Force. Got Gearfried. It had Swift Gaia. Like, it had a lot of playable cards, actually. Obnoxious Celtic. Marauding. Exiled. TD Warrior Lady. The Zapper. Sasuke. Holy shit. I think this was actually just, like, good. I think this was, like, solid rogue. I think this is, like, above. I think this was actually really, really solid. Most of the stuff was quite available anyways. Yeah, that's true. Like, most of it was available, but like, I think that like, if you like combined 3 of these, you could probably like go like 2-2 at locals. I'm gonna actually put in playable. Yeah, I think it's like, I think I'm overselling it, but like, this was like pretty playable. Oh, I'll read your thing. Fuck, I have to read the uwu typing, the uwu structure deck thing. What is this? Is this Dino Smasher's Fury? No, this is the bad This is the bad dinosaur structure deck. Dinosaur structure deck. Dinosaur's Rage. Yeah, this one kind of sucked. Wasn't this like the really bad one? When did this come out? 2006? I don't think this one was good. Like, I'm looking at this deck in the context of like a 2006 deck. Let's actually look at it. MST already existed. Heavy Storm had a reprint. That's all right. Literally nothing else. Like, I'm like looking at this. Baby. This. None of these cards saw any play. Hydro Geddon and Oxy Geddon. And like Sabersaurus. Maybe. Sabersaurus, Gillosaurus, and FTKs. That was it. This was awful. The vanillas were super good, but later, yeah, that's like its own format. Like Dino Rabbit format. When was this? When was this like played? Yeah, like 2013. Like that doesn't really count. We're talking about the context, like in like at the time of its release. Yeah, this one was awful. This one is miserable. That was miserably bad. Alright, Light Pulsar and Dark Pulsar. Light Pulsar, Dark Pulsar structure decks. What are these? Dragons Collide. Alright, let's look at these decks. 2012. Holy shit. This one was oh, yeah, this one's broken. I'm just like looking at it. I'm like, yeah, this one's broken. Like, Light Pulsar was broken. Dark Pulsar was broken. Dad? I think Dad was still playable. Red MD was a thing. Wasn't this the period of time when Red MD was at like 3 and you could just like turbo shit it out? Mystic Tomato. Smunk? Smunk was like really good. Kaiba, man. I don't think it's okay. I think that this structure deck, it did a lot of good shit. Yeah, I think this was like a meta defining. I think like this structure deck was meta defining. Turbo shooting red metal. I think this was like a meta defining one. Lightsworn reprints. I mean, like, I wouldn't really call Jane a Lightsworn fucking reprint. Yeah, this was, I wouldn't really call it Jane, but this one was like really good. Meta defining, like easily. Merrick structure deck. Merrick structure deck. All right. This thing didn't do anything, right? Like this one was awful. 2010. What was the format in 2000? Wait, Yu-Gi-Oh 2010 format. What was this? What was this format? Okay, so it had synchros. Okay, yeah, this was, yeah. Okay, maybe this deck was dog shit. Maybe this deck was dog shit. It had Gravekeeper stuff. Sure. That's all I can see that this deck was used for. Gravekeeper. Share if you play. I'm gonna put it in, like, reprint. Because, like, the Gravekeeper stuff is actually, like, pretty good. Like, it had every single, like, almost every single Gravekeeper. It had, like, Commandant, had Necro Valley. Had some of the other Gravekeeper stun cards. But outside of that, like, it was like, pretty bad. Would have been good in 2005. Had some trap reprints. Yeah, but, like, that's why I'm putting it, like, reprints. Like, it's a reprint structure deck. Alright, Blue Eyes structure deck. Blue Eyes structure deck. Saga of Blue Eyes. Wasn't this the one that made it, like, a tier 0 deck? Wasn't this the one that made it, like, win Worlds? No, that was the other one. This was the other Blue Eyes deck. I don't think this one was that good. I don't think this... Yeah, it was like the... Yeah, this was like meh. This was very bad. I'm like looking at it like, wow, honest. It was Budget Dragon Ruler. Silver's Cry. Yeah, like a lot of these like look really bad. Enemy Controller, yeah. Yeah, this one looks really bad. It was Budget Dragon Ruler. I mean, like in the context of like good structure decks. Saga was meh. Yeah, it was like just very meh. Like, was it playable? Yeah, but it wasn't good. I think it's in like playable. I think it's like the higher end of reprints, because it had like White Stone of Legend. It had a White Stone. It had like Azure Eyes. It was pretty good Rogue. I don't think it was Rogue because the box that had because the set that made Blue Eyes like really broken. I don't think the set that made Blue Eyes really broken made necessarily needed it. Necessarily like came out at the same time. So I think this is like not very... It's not amazing, but it's not like bad. The Simorg structure deck, I don't even have to like... I don't even think like I have to like explain this one for just how dog shit it was. Like we can just easily just like put this at the bottom. Like this one sucks. The worst type playing yeah, this one just is like, it's bad. There was no good reprints except like Icarus Attack and like Triangle Ecstasy Spark. There was nothing good about the structure deck. Like the Boss Monster was awful. The Charmer structure deck, I think the Charmer structure deck's like not bad. No, just kidding. It was pretty bad. Yeah, this one was like really bad. There's nothing good about yeah, Charmer structure deck, miserable. I think it's worse than the Simorg one, because the Simorg one at least had like Icarus Attack and stuff. Like you could like make like bird control like a deck. Like it wasn't bad. I mean, like it was, but like it wasn't like dead awful. All right, yeah, that was pretty bad. The Rocket structure deck. The Rocket structure deck, easily, I don't think there's anyone who can tell me how this one isn't meta defying. This structure deck is so good. Like when you look at this on like a surface level, like Rocket structure deck, I can spell. Like, when you look at it on a surface level, it's like, oh, it's just rockets? Where's my Guard Dragon combos? Where's my, like, pee-pee poo-poo? Where's my penis cock and, like, pickle Jeff? Like, when you look at this had so many good cards. Like, what did it have? It had, like, Silver Rocket. It had Tracer. It had Recharger. It had Absorouter. It had Magna Rocket. Like, Magna Rocket was, like, playable. It had Shell Rocket. It had Rocket Synchron. It had Gateway Dragon. It had Defrag Dragon. This card is so good. It's a foundation. Yeah, this is definitely like all structure decks are just foundations. Like Keeper of the Shrine was like weirdly playable. World Legacy, World Chalice Guard Dragon. Rapid Trigger was played for 1 minute. This card was played for like 2 seconds and never again. Quick Launch reprint, Boot Sector launch reprint, Dragon Shrine. I mean, Dragon Shrine already existed, but like Return of the Dragon Lords, Twin Twister, Red Reboot. Like, there's so many just good cards. Zeraboros, Quad Burl, Burlode Fury. I think every single one of these cards, except maybe Booster Dragon, was played. It was like an amazing reprint. This is like one of the best structure decks of all time. Like, easily, like, meta-defining structure deck. Okay, what the fuck is this one? Is this like a Mermail one? Mermail structure deck. Realm of the Sea God. Realm of the Sea God. Sea Emperor. Whoops. Alright, what was in this one? I'm too much of a zoomer. Not a lot of good shit. Not a lot is what I'm looking at. Oh, I should probably like... I don't think this was Mermail good? 2012 format Yu-Gi-Oh. I don't think this was like that good. Was this format good? Decks to beat, wind up and Zector. Yo, thank you. Paris v France for the follow. Much appreciated. Pikeman, though. Okay, so it doesn't seem like... Oh, this was like Dino Rabbit format. Oh, this is like wind up hand loop. Oh my god, this was hand loop format? Yeah, I don't see how this deck was good. See, Emperor made Mermail's a top threat. I don't think Mermail was ever that good. I think this was like okay. Like, it had good Mermail cards, but I don't really... Like, it had Dragoons and, like, Infantry, and that's it. And, oh, it had Diva? Okay. Okay, yeah, never mind. This card... Okay, the structure deck might have been good. But, like, on its own. Yeah, like, I'm just, like, I'm just remembering. I was like, oh, yeah, this is, like, 2012, and, like, Mermail was broken. Fire Fist was, like, the best deck. Yeah, this deck might have been good. Okay, this might have been like a good structure deck historically. This one! What the fuck is this? Junk, Warrior, Structure... I think it's like the Synchron one? Synchron Extreme, yeah. This one was miserable. This one sucked. Yeah, this one was like really bad. It was right after Inzector and Wind Up stuff. Oh, so I'm guessing like the Wind Up and Inzector stuff got banned. Okay, yeah. Because I was like, there's no way this shit... Yeah, this one had like one good card. It had like Synchron Explore... Like, you could play some of the cards in like Teledad format, but like none of them were good at the time. No, not Teledad format. Dragon Roller format. Like, this was awful. Had a lot of good tuners, though. It had a Veiler. Veiler reprint was pretty nice. Plague Spreader. It had a lot of good, like, reprint cards. Like, this is, like, the equivalent... Like, this is, like, a definitive reprint structure deck. It had a lot of, like, good random, like, staples. That's it. Nothing else. Literally nothing else. The Light Sword structure deck. This one was really good. I'm gonna put that in dog shit right now. Realm of Light. Yeah, this one was broken. This one was, like, broken. Like, this one was crazy good. Like, this card, like, this structure deck is so broken. I think it's one of the best structure. I think it's probably, like, top 5 structure decks historically. Look at this shit. Breakthrough Skill, Michael, Foolish, Charge, Recharge. Like, so many good reprints. And just, like, just so many good cards. It had like, that's so much. Easy. Easily like an S tier. I think it's better than the... I think if I had to compare these two, I think this one is probably like a little bit better. This one's probably a little bit better. Like just a little bit better. Sacred Beasts. Dragoonity. I think the Dragoonity structure deck was pretty good. I think Dragoonity, the structure deck was... I think at its time, it was, like, pretty good. But I think it needed, like, a lot of outside support cards. I think it's, like... I think it was, like, the bad version of, like, this one. The Chaos structure deck. Dragoonity structure deck. Dragoonity Legion. When did this come out? 2011. Yeah, the structure deck looks, like, okay. Like, nothing about it looks, like, awful. Like, it had, like, some good cards, but... Had, like, okay cards, but I don't think it was good. Like, as a whole. Like, it had... Like, it was good for Dragon support. Like, it was really good for Dragon support. Like, obviously. Because fucking, like... Who would have guessed? Dragoonity cards are, like, really fucking good. But... Is this Breadstick? No, Brandistock. Okay. But... I don't think Dragoonities were, like, ever that good. Like, pure Dragoonity. Like, not in the same way you can say, like, the Chaos shit, or, like, the Light Sword. I think this is, like... I'm gonna say it's, like, I'm gonna move Blue Eyes up. I'm gonna move Blue Eyes to like playable because I'm like starting to remember like realize that like yeah this deck was probably like playable, but like I really don't think like Dragoonity like at that period of time was good enough. It was like Rogue after this deck. You just had to buy the Varjanas. Yeah, but it's like, is that more because Dragoonity was good or more because like Dragon cards were good? Like that's like the sort of question you have to ask. Zombie Madness. Zombie Madness. This is my favorite structure deck of all time. I love this structure deck more than any other one because this was the deck that made me fall in love with zombies. On the other hand, it's like really bad, so it's like playable. It's not that good. You could play this deck on its own. You could realistically probably play this deck on its own. But yeah, like Baylor Jock was broken. Like it had Baylor Jock, it had like Solitaire reprint, it had Unizombie reprint, Zombie World, Decker World Banshee. It had a lot of good zombie cards. Issue was like zombies kind of suck. But this is definitely like a playable rogue option. This was definitely like a very playable rogue option. Like that's all I'm gonna really say about it. Also, the Synchro monster sucked dick. You know what? Just because I want to, shit all. S tier. Easily the best structure deck ever printed. I think Shadal is probably the best structure deck ever made. Like, you know how, like, with Dino, you kind of need, like, a couple extra cards? Yeah, like, with Dino, like, the Dino structure deck, you need a couple extra cards. The Salamangreat one, you need, like, a couple extra ones. Shadal, you don't. You literally do not need any other card for the Shadal structure deck. You can legit just play 5. You could play, like, 3 structure decks. You could just play 3, which, you know what, let's just speedrun some of these. Schism. You didn't, no, like, Schism didn't exist back then. Schism didn't exist when the Shadal structure deck came out. Like, you could legitimately still, like, right now, you could play 3 structure decks Shadal and top a local. Win a local. Very easily. I'm not even kidding. Without a doubt, one of the best structure decks of all time. If not the best. Water, that one sucked. Vampires, that one sucked. Fire, that one sucked. The dragon one, that one sucked. Like, we don't even have to, like, we don't even have to say why. Like, these are just miserable. The 6 Samurai one was legit a YCS. Yeah, like, not even kidding. Like, you could legit just play, like, that plus the Invoked package. You just put a former meta deck into it and added a few cards. Yeah, also the reprints were so nice. The reprints in it were so nice. The Zombie Madness structure, the Zombie Horde. No, the original Zombie structure deck. That was miserable. Structure deck Seto Kaiba. Structure deck Seto Kaiba. I think this is the one with ABCs, right? Yeah, this is the one with all the ABC cards. The question is, okay, chat. The question is, do we consider, like, the ABC? Like, do we just want to look at this in the context of, oh, this introduced ABCs and nothing else? Like, we could look at it in that light, but I don't think it's very fair to like, consider it as a structure deck as a whole. Like, we could, but, like, do we want to? Because if we did, then, like, yeah, this is obviously, like, meta-defining structure deck, because fucking ABC Dragon Buster was broken. But at the same time, it's just, like, the very old ones had reprints of expensive staples, like Reborn, Foolish, Snatch Deal. Yeah, but, like, we're looking at, like, we're not looking at, like, the reprint card quality, but we're looking at, like, the overall quality of the structure deck itself. ABC crushed on release. It still did. But I'm saying, like, do you want to just look at the structure deck as basically just an ABC structure deck? It's just, like, do you want to, like, talk about this deck as just, the structure deck as just, like, just $10 for, like, 12, like, a $10 structure deck for, like, 12 cards. Being, like, 3A, 3B, 3C, and, like, 3 ABC Dragon Buster. Yeah, the rest was, like, miserable. I don't even think it had, like, Union Hanger. Did it have Union Hanger? Nope, it didn't. Literally didn't even have no, it did. Okay, so it had 15 good cards. It had 15 playable cards. I think, like, I think we'll be fair and say, like, we'll just put it as that. We'll just put it as, like, one of the best cards. We'll just put it as whatever. Oh, Coder went to play Zelda, so that's why you're all in here. Hi chat. Hi chat. Hi guys, hi Coder viewers. How are you guys doing? How are you guys doing, Coder viewers? You took the 15 playables and used the rest as toilet paper? That's true. That is true. Layer of Darkness. This one was actually really nice. I actually really liked Layer. Layer of Darkness structure deck. Let's look at the words. Let's look at the cards as a whole. Lilith. Like, I had Lilith. Honestly, this was like a pretty playable deck. There was nothing like absolutely bad about this deck. It was like fine. I had like a lot of decent cards. I had Curry Bandit, Backjack. Like, this card was pretty playable in itself. I think like this structure deck was like honestly pretty good. It was playable. It was playable. Like, nothing good about it, but nothing like dog shit awful. What is this? Is it the Gear one? Wasn't Gear like tier 1? Gear structure deck. I honestly don't know anything about Gears. You guys are gonna have to like you guys have to tell me. You guys are gonna have to be the one who like tell me whether or not the structure deck was good. I remember that Gear was like, somebody told me, and I think it was Nadir, that he told me like, yeah, Gear was like a tier 1 deck. Detach discovery documents for the been sent out by regular mail. The verification. This verification will follow once we have received it from the client. Playable, I get. Gear Karakuri was really good back then. Gear tier 1 before the structure deck dropped or something. I don't know. I didn't play back then. I'm gonna put it in like Rogue just because like we can always come back to it later, but like solid. I think like this structure deck was like okay. This is like the structure deck was good. Cyber Dragon. Ooh, this one was pretty interesting. It had Nova, but I think you had to buy Infinity. Gear was amazing. The structure deck came out after its viability. Oh, so the structure deck came out after it got like banned. Okay, that's really funny. But yeah, I think it was like playable. I think Gear was still playable after that. Infinity wasn't out at this time. Yeah, Infinity didn't exist. But I think like Cyber Dragon structure deck. Wow, this is $30 on Amazon. What the fuck? Like, holy shit, look at these cards. It had Core. And that's it. It had Core. It had Core. And no other good cards. It had Core. It had fucking Refect Bounder. Oh my god. Cyber Repair Plate. Yeah, this is like the main reason. The main reason why this deck was good. 2014. Oh shit, this was 2014? Oh my god. Holy shit, 2014? Okay, yeah, I can kind of give it some slack now. I thought it was like a 2017 one. Yeah, fuck it. This deck was like pretty good. Yeah, this deck was like pretty good. Like considering. Like it was 2014 and like Core existed. Did you get a limited and hat format began? Garunix? Yeah, Fire King was like... Wasn't Fire King like tier 1? Wasn't Fire King like really good? I don't remember. But like, it's good. It was good for like a brief period of time. Like True King, Fire King. Like, I don't even think I have to like explain. Like, it was either rogue or like really bad, like playable. But yeah, like this was like a good structure deck. This was like a very good structure deck. Good tier 2 or bad tier 1. Yeah, like I remember like you could splash shit into this. Did you guys know that a fucking Fire King player playing the Earthbound Immortal topped a regional? 2014 was the golden year of Yu-Gi-Oh! 2014 had Max C's. I don't know about that. Freezing Chains. Oh, he put this one twice. Oh, that's a bit of a whoopsie. Yeah. We don't talk about we don't talk about that structure deck. What is this one? Dark Warlock? Dark Warlock structure deck. Spellcaster's Judgment. Ew. 2006. Okay. Yeah, this structure deck looks like dog shit. Yeah, this structure deck sucks. Oh wow. Breaker reprint. It had good reprints. I'm looking at the reprints and it looks pretty nice. Mythical Beast. Oh, this is where Cerberus came out in. Oh. Yeah, I'm saying that like the reprints were good, but the deck in itself was like bad. Like yeah, like Moth reprint, Gemini Elf reprint, like that's insane. Skilled Dark was pretty good because you could play it on Chaos Control. Breaker reprint was good. Royal Magical Library, Sook, Chaos Sork. Nothing else. MST, Knock, Prem, Mage Power. That was a huge one. What the fuck is this? No monsters can attack. You just played Swords. Yeah, the card sucks. Magical Cylinder. I think this was basically like a reprint one. This is basically just a reprint structure deck. It's not good on its own, but like the reprints in it were really, really nice. Ancient Gear. Okay. This deck is only a reprint just because of Maxi. Legitimately, this is the only reason why I'm going to put it in reprint is because Maxi. This structure deck was a $10 Maxi. I'm not even kidding. Also, all the cards in it are so expensive for no good reason. The Playmaker one. Which one was this? Playmaker structure deck. Wow, there are two. Power Code. Fuck. Power Code Link structure deck. Let's look at Power Code Link first. There's Cyber's Link and there's Power Code Link. Let's take a look at these. As far as I know, these are pretty bad. Yeah. This one sucks. That Jester Confi. Like, that was a pretty good reprint. Link Revo for Europe. Yeah, it had like... Yeah, this one sucked. It had Binary Sorceress. A Trigate. Yeah, this one sucked. Yeah, this one's pretty bad. Alright, Power Code Link, though. Power Code Link had some pretty good stuff. It had Land for Linkus. Wait, what? Where's Link Rebo? That had 1-for-1? This one... Okay, this one had pretty good reprints. This one had pretty good reprints. It had, like, Skullmeister... Debug. Okay, Power Code Link wasn't as bad. Power Code Link wasn't as bad, but it was pretty bad. It's like bottom end of the starter deck. Yeah, I think Link Crib was a starter deck. Yeah, Link Crib was a starter deck, I think. The Spell Counter one was dog shit. Like, I don't even have to say. The DDD structure deck. Holy fuck. You cannot tell me that this deck was not, like, meta-defining. Yeah, the DDD structure deck was really good for about a day. And then Zodiac came out and ruined Yu-Gi-Oh! Forever. There's a DDD structure deck. That's the only reason that this deck was good. The DDD structure deck was so crazy. Like, holy shit. The wrong Ancient Gear structure? There's two? Did I? Oh. Oh, whoops, wrong one. There we go. Yeah, this one was probably bad then. that was probably dog shit. We don't have to look at it. I think yeah, I think this is definitely, it was either solid rogue or what do you guys think? Do you guys think it's like on the top of like rogue or like the bottom of like meta defining? Like, it had really good meta impact, but the problem was, like, it lost to Dweller during fucking rank 4 Lightsworn format. And like, it got immediately just like stomped. Yeah, I think it's like the top tier of solid rogue. It's like really out there. Yeah, Zoo came out really soon. Zoo kind of like killed the viability of DDD. as well as... God, Zoo is such a shit design deck. Why do... Zoo is one of the worst designed archetypes of all time. Like, it's so fucking Papega. Alright, Dark Emperor. What the fuck is Dark Emperor? Was this like the bad Monarch structure deck? The fuck is Dark Emperor? This was like the pure Monarch one, right? This is like the one of like before all the good Monarchs. Samsara Kaiser. What the fuck? Oh! Ew, what is this? Macro Monarch. The fuck is Macro Monarch? Oh, it had Grand Magi. That's pretty funny. Caius was meta defining on its own. Caius was really good. Yeah. But like... Can you say that one card like made the whole thing? Like, can you really say that like Caius was like... Can you really say that like Caius was that good? Yeah, back then it did? Okay, I trust you guys. I trust you guys. This card was like... Okay. DD Survivor... Cosmos plus DD Survivors are literally rogue strat? Huh, I didn't know that. The Dark World structure deck. Reprints. This is a reprint one. Dark World... Dude, I don't think the Dark World one is that good. The Dark World one wasn't that good. This doesn't look that good. I don't really think this one. Dark World is probably rogue. Yeah, like it had good reprints, but like... What the fuck else did it have? Oh wait, no, this is 2011. Yeah, never mind. This deck is like playable. Never mind, this is 2011. Ignore me. This is 2011. Ignore me. Okay, yeah, like in 2011, this is like pretty good. Yeah, this is like honestly like pretty good for like 2011 standards. That is honestly like pretty good. Grapha? Grapha? Like... Zure was like a card. Beige. Oh, gold? Oh my god. But yeah, like, yeah, this looks really good. I just forgot that like Dark World was... I forgot... Okay, like I got in my head for a minute that because this structure deck got a reprint in like 2 years ago. Because the structure deck got a reprint 2 years ago, so I just assumed that like it came out 2 years ago, and I'm like, I don't know if this is that good. And then I'm just like, oh wait, it's 2011. Yeah, this deck was like insane. Masked Hero. I think this one was like okay. I think this one was like okay. Hero Strike had a lot of good cards, but like heroes still suck. It had Dark Law. Yeah, it had Dark Law and Mask Change. Take it easy. Kapow bam. But that duality. 2015? I'm gonna put this under playable. Like it had decent cards, like it had a high homunculus, the alchemic being. Mask Charge. Fuck off. Like it had pretty good cards, but it had like good cards, but like there's a reason why Dark Law Turbo's never been like the best deck. I think it's playable. Definitely just like it's playable. Not awful, but it's like not good. Was that the Agent structure deck? Agent structure deck. Yeah, this was the Lost Sanctuary? No, that's not right. Was it? Huh, I guess it was. Well, fuck me. Agents was meta. Yeah, Agents was good. I don't know how it was good, but I remember it was good. I remember that this deck was good. I don't know why it was good. I'm pretty sure it's just because, like, Sanctuary in the Sky and just, like, counter traps were, like, really dumb. I'm gonna say, yeah, this deck was, like, pretty rogue. It was, like, solid rogue. Yeah. I don't think there's, like, anything else to say. Like, yeah, it was, like, pretty good. Yeah. It's solid. The Odd Eyes structure deck. Oh my god. Ow, fuck me. Was this one... Was this one, like, good? Master of Pendulum. Pendulum. Was this good? It looks like dog shit. This looks so bad. I'm probably looking at the wrong one. It was good. Was it? This looks awful. Pen call. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. I'm sorry. Okay. 12 playables. It had like a couple playables. But like, just cause like, but yeah, like, but this isn't like the Kaiba structure deck where like the playable cards are like monsters. Like these are just like engine cards. Like I don't think we can really put it above like at worst Pendulum or like at best Reprint. Opha's also good at Skullcrabat. Did this have Skullcrabat? No fucking way. No fucking way this deck had Skullcrabat. It didn't have Skullcrabat. What are you talking about, chat? Oh, never mind. I'm an idiot. I'm gonna say it was like a good baseline. I'm gonna put it under playable. Okay, maybe it was okay, maybe the structure deck was good. Now that I'm thinking about it, maybe it was good. Maybe the structure deck was good. Dude, why am I so dumb? Yeah, now that I'm like looking at it, yeah, it just had every single Pen Magician. I'm like, yeah, okay, this is probably pretty good. We're gonna put Gyurugyo back into like playable. Pepe format? This was format defining? Was it? Did Pepe? No, Pendulum Evolution didn't come out until after. Wait. Pepe. Performage. Flesh Fire. Dimension of Chaos. This only has one printing? Weird. Okay, maybe this... Okay. I'm probably just dumb. Search for Pendulum Magicians 20... Okay, fine, we'll put it in meta defining. Shut up. Okay, fine, you got me there. Okay, I didn't realize that, like, they came out at the same time. I thought, like, this was, like, 2013 and Pepe was, like, 2 years later. I'm very stupid, okay? Yeah, this one sucked. And, like, Yugi structure decks are never good. Yeah, Yugi structure decks are just never good. Yeah, Yugi structure decks are just not good. Monarch one, like, fucking easy. Tier 0. We don't even have to like, explain it. We don't even have to explain why. The best structure deck ever released? I don't think it was the best. Remember, you know what is the best? Hitting the follow button down below. Hit the follow button down below and adds a couple extra inches on your dick. Monarch is just the best structure deck. I think like the best structure deck is probably Shaddoll. It's probably a tie between Monarch and Shaddoll. I think those two are like tied. Dino is better or Salamangreat is better than those? The thing about Salamangreat's structure deck was like, it was good, but it was never... The thing about the Salad structure deck is you needed a lot of outside cards. Like, Salad was good, but you needed like a lot of outside cards. Like, that was the issue. Ash reprint, like, yeah. Like, Salamangreat easily like a meta-defining deck, but it was like... I don't think it's as good as like Shaddoll Showdown, or... I don't think it was as good as Shaddoll Showdown, as good as like the Monarch one, as good as like you needed a lot of outside support. Yeah, you needed like 3 Sunlight Wolves, you needed Phantasme, you needed Signet Mining. Shaddoll wasn't great until Schism. What the fuck are you talking about? Invoke Shaddoll was like the best deck for like during Spiral format. What are you talking about? Invoke Shaddoll was crazy. Until people realized that kind of sucked. But then, like... Shaddoll was, like, good. Invoked variants? Bro, this was during Spiral format. What are you talking about? This is Spiral format you're talking about. This deck was, like... This structure deck was broken. It was legitimately probably the best structure deck ever printed. Probably tied with Monarch. What is... Okay, what is the 6 Samurai one? I don't think the 6 Samurai structure deck was good. I don't think the Samurai Warlords one was that good. Keyzon? Did it have Keyzon? No, did it have Kizaru? Did it have the legendary ones? Oh, it didn't have the legendaries. No, it did have... It didn't have any of the good ones. Oh my god. Yeah, this was like definitely printed way after. Yeah. This deck had all the bad cards in it. It didn't have Shien. Yeah, this yeah, that structure deck's not very good. Reprint, I guess. It's not complete dog shit. Like 6-Ams, like you can still do things with 6-Ams, but like it's not that good. Ordnance Spellcasters was pretty good. Pendulum was playable. It made Pendulum playable. Like, for a period of time, like, Pendulum was, like, really playable. Because you had, like, Electromite, you had Servants, you had so much shit you could do. Endymion? Endymion wasn't that good. Endymion was, like, really good, but wasn't a meta-defining deck. Why are there 2 Cyber Dragon? Because, someone added it in twice by accident. Because someone put it in by accident twice. Like, yeah, like... Endymion was, like, playable, but it never really did that much. Like, did it see results? Like, yes. But I don't think it was, like, a meta-defining deck. Endymion was tier 1? No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. Dude, Endymion was, like, not that good. Endymion wasn't that good. Like, legitimately. Endymion was not a good deck. No, it was a good deck, but it was not, like, a tier 1 deck. It was... Yeah. It was, like, the only, like, meh deck. Endymion... Electron was banned because of it? Yeah, but that's just, like, Konami being dumb. Endymion was... Yeah. If you genuinely think that, like, Pendulum was ever a tier 1 deck outside of, like, Pepe format, then, like, you're wrong. Pen Mystic. Magicians was tier 1? Yeah, that's why we've got, like, Pen Magician in tier 1. We don't have fucking Endymion in tier 1. Like... Pen Magician, like, Endymion wasn't that good. Like, it was just brickier Endymion. What's Warrior Strike? Fucking Warrior Strike. Warrior Strike structure deck. This one kind of sucked, didn't it? 2009. Ugh. Phoenix. Oh, it's Gearfried. It's Infernoble. It's the Infernoble. Yo, it's an Infernoble card. It's also a Gemini. Was this the fucking Gemini one? Oh my god, was this the Gemini structure deck? Oh my god. It was the Gemini structure deck. Yeah, I don't need to explain that. Gemini was good back then. Don't be brainwashed by your husband. Supervise was playable. Yeah, like Supervise was like okay. Neos Alias. Okay, there were 2 playable. There were like 2 playable ones. Neos Alias, because like it was good, and Gigaplant. That was it. Like Gigaplant and like Neos Alias. Gigaplant was like, yeah, like those were the only 2 ones. Guess what? Gigaplant isn't good. So yeah, this structure deck sucked. Oh my god. Gigaplant off Lone Fire? Yeah, Gigaplant off of Lone Fire was pretty broken. Ill Blood wasn't bad. Ill Blood was pretty good. Yeah, okay, make it 3. How many good Gemini monsters are there actually? Monster Gemini. There are 44. Wow, it's not a lot. Okay, Gigaplant, Ill Blood. This card was like kind of used in FTKs, like the Horatic Sphere. What does Gemini even do again? So basically, if there's a Gemini monster on the board, you would normal summon it again. It's not like you would like... It's sort of like Magic. Okay, like let's say like how do I describe? It's really hard to explain. It's really hard to explain. Like, it's really weird. Okay, let me just do an explanation. Let's say that this Ash Blossom is a Gemini monster. So, a Gemini A Gemini monster is a monster that you have to normal summon twice in order to gain its effect. Otherwise, it's just treated as a vanilla. So let's say Ash Blossom's Gemini effect is like draw one card. Like once per turn, you can draw one card. You can activate this effect, draw one card. So I would normal summon Ash Blossom once, and it would just be a vanilla. And then during my next turn, I would be like, oh, I'm going to normal summon Ash Blossom again. Like, while it's already on the board. And then I would be like, okay, now that it's an effect monster, I'll use this effect to draw a card. Yeah, in case you're not realizing it, Gemini was fucking garbage. Holy shit. Gemini Spark, like, they had okay cards, but like Gemini Spark was okay. But no, a lot of them were pretty bad. A lot of these were like really bad. Yeah, Warrior Strike sucked. What is this one? This one has dragons on it, so I kind of just want to put it into like S tier by default. Like it just has dragons. Like I just like, yeah, fuck it, S tier. Like it's good. The first print of Foolish Burial, which was obviously broken. I don't think Foolish Burial was that broken back then. But yeah, like I'm not gonna raise it. You know what? Yeah, I'm not gonna raise it just because one random card like carried the structure deck. And then Felgrand, Pre-Erotic Darkness Metal. Yeah, this is the Felgrand structure deck. Yeah, it's good. I don't think we need to explain why it's good. This structure deck's pretty good. Like, it just made dragons, like, fuck it. Dragons have, like, a new power level. Come. Okay. The Counter Fairy structure deck. No, wait, no. Sanctuary. Wait. Parshaft structure deck. What was the Parshaft one? Why is this so expensive? Wave of Light. Wasn't this one good? This one was like really good, right? Yeah, this one was like good because counter fairies. Yeah, fuck it. Yeah, well, wow, that's a lot of counter traps. That's a lot of counter traps. Holy shit. Had red envy? Did they pick 2 Felgrand decks or something? I don't know. I don't know what this one is. What is this one? They're probably a counter fairies like Solid Rogue. That's pretty playable. Dino, like, we don't have to explain. This deck is still meta viable. This deck is arguably like the best deck right now. You know what is the best deck right now? People who hit the follow button down below. Please hit it. I need subs. No one the bad Felgrand deck. Oh. Felgrand structure deck. Rise of the True Dragons. Nope. What's the super old one? Rise of the Dragon Lords. Yo, thank you. Zarkinter, fuck off. Thank you for the one person host. Very cool. Felgrand. Yeah, this one looks like dog shit. 2007? Oh my god. Really, dude? Really? It's like Dragon Ruler 0.1. Yeah, this one sucks. I'm like looking at it and just like, ugh. Ugh. Oh my god, even the boss monster sucks. The Creator. Omega lol. And yeah, that's every single structure deck ranked historically in its historical context. Yeah, I think like any final adjustments need to be made. Chat, do you think any adjustments need to be made? I think it's like pretty accurate overall. I think it's like pretty accurate. We could actually like adjust the tier 1s. Like probably something like this. Like for the tier 1s, like that. This one's on the lower end. This one is pretty up there. I think more or less like this is like more or less. Charmers needs to be dead last. Charmers pretty down there. Charmer's pretty down there. There's a lot of bad structure decks. There's a lot of bad ones. Just like a lot of bad structure decks. Also, Monarch #1. Yeah, it's like Monarch and like Shadal, they're basically tied. Kaiba's just ABC. Yeah, but it was that good. It was that good. Like, ABC was like that good. Well, yeah, thank you guys for watching. Hit the little sub button down. Be sure to like and subscribe. And until next time.